Tard Scribblers. It's been 2, 3, 4 weeks, I think, since I made a video. Wow, it's been nothing like I was thinking it was going to be when I got here. Not about the weather, I've mastered that. And no electric, no hot water. I've lost my good friend, Hannah. She can no longer be here. When I took a trip through the portal, I knew what it was. I knew where I was going. And through the inversion, the duality game, took a trip through the portal. Got the land for the perfect price. And I thought, just me and her, we were going to build this amazing thing together. Coolest girl. She couldn't vibe. When the work came up, I'm not talking about her because I love her. There was no animosity from my end. Couldn't do the work. Wouldn't do the work. Wouldn't turn in. That manifested itself in lots of different ways. So I find myself on the land on my own. And each day, as things went on, I had to process. What's it showing me? What's it showing me? So for that, if she's watching this, I thank you for playing that role. There was only love my end. But I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. There's no such thing as a problem. There is a puzzle to be solved. You sit and you're calm, the solution will come to the puzzle. So I've kicked back in gear now the last couple of days. It's been an uncertain time, like you say. But I had to. These are big tests, things that had to come up in my life. Recurring themes, and this was the big boss test. I don't know who does the scorecard, but I'm backing myself that there's a power move and that's no move. Okay? If you find yourself in a conflict, say nothing. Okay? Let their words, their insults echo for them and them alone. If it's true, then it'll trigger you. If there's no truth in it, then it's just somebody who's wounded. And this is the knowledge I hold dearly now and helps me navigate through. I read that book, Joseph Benner, The Impersonal Life, and I wouldn't be still and know that I am God, and everything else is just chatter. The mind, the monkey mind, oh, what about that? What if this happens? And I think that might happen, and they're doing this, and it will just destroy anything that you were creating. I've perfected it now because there's levels and levels, and before I left I thought it was a thing and all the hard work's done. It's not. It's just another tier of the work, but you get to see it and you have way more tools and it's not as painful. It's bigger, but the reward is this. See, I'm in the divine. I'm divinely protected because I speak no ill of people. I do not do the dirty. I only speak the truth. When I went to Egypt in January, I went to the pyramid, Great Pyramid. Me and Al, and we went up the stairs, which is a trek on itself to get up to the King's Chamber. But I knew before I left, so I've got a French recap, Charlotte Love. I said, come and stay at our house. So I left the key to the front door, the golden key, under the mat in my bag. but I knew I was going to pick up a key from Egypt above the mat, not below the mat, above the mat. So what happened was we were going to the Great Pyramid, and I knew I was going to, and I thought, initiation, I knew that I was going to Egypt for a reason. So we found ourselves in the Great Pyramid, going up the stairs, and we were the last people up there. There was lots went ahead of us, but nobody seemed to come down. So as I found myself in the Great Hall where the sarcophagus is, and two of the guys were doing the and I got inside the sarcophagus. And now what I realised is the sarcophagus is the initiation into the mystical school, the mystic school of Hermetics, Thoth, the designer, the messenger, the creator of this whole reality. The Atlantean, Thoth the Atlantean, Hermes Trismegistus, twice great, who taught everybody, the Buddhas, Jesus, Allah, anybody, Muhammad, have all got the knowledge from Thoth. Okay, is what I know. It's not about arguing the toss about Lord's name in vain and all this stuff. I'm not insulting anybody. What I'm saying is there is a universal knowledge, and it's laid out for those with the eyes to see. But you can only read it when you let go of everything you think you know about the spirit. Okay. So we went up, and when I got out of the sarcophagus, this woman stood up behind me, but I hadn't seen go in. And she said, I think she was a bit wary about the two guys in there. And she went, will you wait for me? I went, yeah. So me and I waited just outside the chamber. She came out and they were hassling her for some money. She went, could you give me 100 Egyptian? 3 or 4 or 5 quid or something. And I was like, of course I will. So I give her it. Giving it freely. Without, I want it back, I want it back. So we walked down and she went, what's your plan then? And I went to do retreats in Portugal. Before we had the land, to do retreats in Portugal. She went, energy exchange or money. And I went, energy exchange. But at that point, I had no concept of how I was going to live. How am I going to make any money? Energy exchange is a beautiful thing, but I still got to pay the bills. That was my mindset then. So then what happened later on is we walked down and I knew I'd been blessed by this lady just rose up from behind the sarcophagus, and we just had that conversation for that moment. So that night, me and Al went to, into Cairo, we ended up in this Chinese restaurant, and next door was a shop, Golden Bazaar I think it was called, Pyramid Golden Bazaar. And as soon as I walked in, there's 2 Facebook friends, Saeed and Paul Dobry, I think his name is, AB Polaris. Didn't know them. AB Polaris is the double of my friend David Lem. And I looked and went, welcome. What brings you here? I said, I've come for the key. He went, it's up there for you. So by the front door, above the mat, was a nail with some keys on. He gave me the golden key and gave Alison a silver one. I was like blessed. And we started talking about Thoth and Hermes and the same. And the knowing of we're on this path initiates, the depths into the school of mystery to transcend this reality. Okay? This nuts and bolts thing where shit happens. It doesn't, it vibrates at your frequency, and that is the experience you have. So fast forward, so I'm here. And there's been a lot of grief between me and Hannah about what I was going to do with retreats and Changa and mushrooms, and I've come to the conclusion I don't need Changa or mushrooms to impart knowledge. Okay, I just have to be me. So then I started to think about how do we charge, and what the promise I'd made as I was going down the stairs in the Great Pyramid. And then the mantra I always have is everything you need you already have, and that's been shown to me time and time again since I've been here. I can't remember what it came with, just a couple of £1,000. It went down, but at no point when it got near the bottom did I think, oh shit, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to sell. I just relaxed and trusted that what will be, and if I hold my frequency, the universe will provide. I don't have to ring up and can you lend me, I haven't got to do any of that. I don't need to do any of that. There's nobody to borrow from. It's me. This is my experience, but I'm going to manifest somebody rich to borrow from. Then what? Borrow again and again and again, looking outside of myself for the thing, when all I have to know is I'm already got everything I need. So because I took myself to ground zero here, I've no hot water, I've no electricity. Everything is a blessing. Everything. Okay? And when you can take yourself to that, even though I'm living here on my own, yeah, I'm still blessed. My neighbours give me lemons and oranges and plants, and the forest gives wood, and I've got so many plants and flowers because I've give up the attachment to wanting anything. Wants are desires, okay? And you will be forever chasing these things. Oh, I want to get that. God, shit, I'm running out of this. No, you know. You've got everything you need. And if you get to this state of, then you start to get gifted. The universe just gives you more and more of them things that you need. So I'm going to do retreats, but there'll be no charge. Okay? Because I have knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge. So if you've got an addiction, you want to come, and it's not even about curing you. It's not about curing an addiction. Addiction is a habit that you're stuck in. So if you go, I'm a smoker, I'm a gambler, I'm this, you're identifying as that. Or I used to gamble, I used to smoke. If not now, when? If not me, who? That's the questions you want to ask yourself. Everybody puts everything off till I'll do it next week, I'll do it on the never never. Okay? Instead of just taking care of business, just do it now. Do it now. The water thing showed me it's cold on a morning, so what do? I either psych myself up, but once you've psyched yourself up the first time and you've done it, what are you wasting your time the second time for? Just do it, because you know you're going to do it anyway. So when you get this level, you stop fannying around, putting off what you can do right now. There is no better time than now, because there is only now. And that's when you get into this flow state where you realise you're just putting all your shit off, because it's fucking hard work. It is hard work owning your stuff, realising you are it. The problems of your life have been yours. They were down to you. They weren't down to the ex, they weren't down to this, they weren't down to that. They're down to you. Your internal creates your external. Because you had a lens and the universe flows through you and you project into your 6-foot ball, is what I know. Okay? Is what I know. People that know me from the past may go, wow, this guy's no shit. I do. Illuminati, all that is just the dark. That inversion that you're still living in, where everything's back to front. Because nobody wants to do the work, so you're all living in the dark, in your own collective shadow. Okay? And all you have to do is realise you're the light to find your own way out of it. I will show you how to get out of it. I won't charge you a penny. There's nothing, I don't need any money. I've got everything I need. Everything that is coming to me will come to me. Because the frequency I'm at now is one of abundance. I'm not lacking anything. I'm not lacking a friend. I'm not lacking anything. I'm not lacking female company. everything that I need, I currently have. And that is me on the Jack Jones here right now. When something else comes in, that'll be exactly what I need. So I will not go, oh, but I don't want that. Everything is perfect. So that includes the hard lessons. So instead of shying away from the hard lessons, embrace it. Everything that happens for you is for your highest good. So when you frame your mind and go, shit, this shit is blah blah, it's because you're resisting it. So turn in and go, what is this actually fucking showing me? Let's do the work. Do it now, not next week, because you'll be in a pain for the rest of the week. I don't really want to strip, but I am fucking stripped. I'm ripped. I think I was, I don't know, probably 15 stone when I come here. Whatever that look. I used to grow a beard to cover up my double neck, and now I am realised this is me. I bring nobody in to judge me and go, oh, look at your this or look at that. This is me. This is me. I do not need to apologise for anything. Not for the way I walk, not for the way I talk. This is me. There's levels to freedom to understand this whole place, and I will give you, like I say, through Hermetics, understanding that life is a game. It's not personal. It's the impersonal life, and when you stop taking things personally and you just go, okay, if you want this level of freedom, I'll show you how to do it. But what it will cost you is everything that you think you know. That's it. It's going to cost you a lot of people that don't want you to get to change, that are happy with you being the doormat or the breadwinner or the shoulder to cry on, or even the abusive parts are feeding somebody. Okay, this is all power that's either you're giving away subconsciously, unconsciously, that people are draining. But I'm only love and light, and that's what I do. You're doing it at the detriment of yourself. Okay, you can love. I love unconditionally. Okay, I told you what happened at the start. My love for her has probably grown. It hasn't diminished. Now she might go, he's a bastard, he's this. That's okay, right? To thine own self be true. Do not compromise yourself for anybody. Do not change you to fit in with anybody. You know what's right, you know what is wrong, and you know what is the truth. Okay? And as long as you speak the truth, nothing anybody says or does or tries to assassinate your character, right, can touch you. If you speak from your heart and you speak unconditional love and truth. That's it. Not big red guy with the horns cannot come and shake me. Believe me, I've had nights. I had this electric storm the other night, the like I've never seen in my life. And thunder, lightning. I'm in the tent over there. Woke up and it was like the whole sky was lit, not just for a second. So I went out in my boxes and got in the pyramid, in the copper pyramid, and just stood in the field and let the lightning just dance around. I have zero fear. There is no fear. There's no bogeyman. I am the bogeyman, and I took the bogeyman in bed away. There's nothing to come and harm me. Whatever comes will be for me to learn. Everything that is happening is a lesson. There's nothing against me. There's no body trying to steal your soul. Okay, you're giving your soul away freely. You're giving your energy away. Okay. So I'm in a blessed state. I'm in a total blessed state. So I've changed. I've got a bit of. We've got some rain, which is a blessing. I need to put a roof on this. So I've been umming and ahhing how to do it. I think I'm just going to go along with something like this and then put some plastic sheet over. So I built myself an entrance and a little walkway. I'll show you. Whee! I was blessed with this guy called, another guy called Manuel, gave me about 25 plants of herbs, rosemary, thyme, marjoram, is it? Lavender. So there's my pyramid over there. Right. Yeah, lovely little picture there. There you go. Probably get a nice rainbow coming up as well. So that's the entrance. Okay. And it's just going to be beautiful. There's going to be all these bushes up. I'm going to put lights across here. And anybody is welcome. Into weekend at Bernie's Esoteric School of Wisdom for reconnecting souls. I could call myself the ferryman or whatever. I'm here, and what I realise is there's degrees of life, okay, and what I'm doing is, they seem really extreme to some people, and to others they'll be like, nah, I could do that, I'll do that, okay. It's just degrees of the life, but this currently is as far removed from reality as I can take myself. You know, I have nothing else to prove to myself. So I have nothing else to prove to myself, and I certainly have nothing to prove to anybody else. I'm no longer anybody or anybody else. I am me. This is me, and I am cool with me. I've healed myself. Position, heal thyself. So, like I say, oh, it's 15 stone. I'll be lucky if I'm 13 stone now. I'm good. I'm good. Heal thyself. That means that you are your own doctor. What you put into your head, you put into your mouth. What you put in your ears, what you look at, what you speak becomes you. Okay? So when you take off all them things that aren't you, you find your purest self. And then you just see everybody else is on their path. And they're all on this path home to themselves. So, like I say, if you want to come to Portugal, to take a trip through the portal, this is another world. This is not a field in Portugal where you'll just crumb and camp. It is beyond the fifth dimension. It is a dimensional space of knowledge, and you will have whatever you need to have here. You will have the most life-changing experience. And like I say, I'm not going to charge you anything. I don't know, you may go, do you want a pair of boots, or do you want this, or whatever will be, but I will not give you a bill and go, this is what has to be paid. The knowledge is the work, and the work is the knowledge, and that is the pay. Okay? I have everything I need. So when you're divinely cradled, you've always got everything. God, the universe does not make mistakes. It doesn't make mistakes. We, as humans, are always desperately trying to control everything. Yeah, take a bit off that tree and do this, and because that doesn't look right. No, it's right. It's you and your perception that isn't right. So when you accept that everything is perfect, you just start to allow it. Everything that is happening is about you, and it's for you to awaken within the dream, which is the illusory world that you're all currently still living in, unless you're already here doing this thing, unless you've given it all up and gone off grid and found yourself. Or if you've done that and you're struggling and you don't know why you're still struggling when you've made the change, I will show you a lot of people don't even know there is a path. Okay, like I think I spoke before about how the gatekeepers, I don't want to name them because it doesn't matter, will give you just a little tidbit of information, but not enough for you to truly understand. Okay, the journey's you, and it's back inside. It's all you. Your experience is you. Okay, but the bogeyman is your shadow, and everyone is terrified of facing their shadow. So they dance around and the way all the goes, and I'm only love and light when they're not. You can only be love and light when you've faced your shadow, and then you've realised that the path is the middle way. You transcend duality. There's no right or wrong, there just is. And then you stop being pissed off because nothing is personal. Right? Lecture over, because I'm going to start giving it fucking soapbox, and I don't want to do that. So, we've got everything. We've got some rain, which is blessing. We've got some sun. We've got some cucumbers. We've got some peppers. Got some lavender. Headley. My house plant. Tomatoes. But check this out. So Headley lives there. But what he did, by the power of, he also lives in here, in my tree of knowledge and vision. I don't know how he got in there. It's the wonders of the universe. But what I know is, everything you think you know, you don't know. We don't know shit until we let go and accept that we don't know shit, and then it's perfect. So I'll leave it on that note. Yes, I'm now a master of courgette growing, and peas. I think there's peas, sweet corns, grapes. Still got a swimming pool over there. I mean, have a look. Hang on. There, please. Come on. Huh? You wouldn't want to come to Portugal just for that. So, right. So that's it. It's been a while. Love, love, love. Get in touch. I'll reactivate my Weekend at Bernie's camp, I think, on Facebook. And just drop us a text or a comment on the end if you want more information. Love, love, love. Bye bye.